used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center now, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Ooh, focus on love.
All right, welcome everyone. This is your spiritual perspective for the month and week of August. And I'm hoping that you have brought your learning tools, particularly your Bible, pen, highlighter, paper, whatever you need. We're going to be ready to start the subject of love. And we're going to begin with John 3:16. So I'll give you a moment to find that scripture. You may also want to Google that, John 3:16. That is a New Testament book. And again, we're getting ready to discuss the subject of love. Okay, this is a spiritual perspective, 3:16. And it states, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believed in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Hopefully you wrote that down, okay? We're going to get to that in just a second. Then we're going to skip on further in the New Testament, and we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 3:16. Everybody knows about 1 Corinthians 13. 1 Corinthians 13 was basically dedicated to the subject of love. Now we're going to be discovering this word for ourselves, okay? Not for anybody else, but for yourself. But we're going to start from a biblical perspective, okay? With a spiritual perspective, okay? If that makes sense to you at all. And again, that's 1 Corinthians 13, okay? And it says, and the title is "Love is the Greatest Gift," okay? "Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all of my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. Charity suffers long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaineth not itself, or vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never fails, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. When I was I'm going to stop right there, okay? I'm going to stop right there, okay? We're going to move on to the last one, which is John 13 and 34. and 30. Wait a minute. Is that 1 John 13:34? Give me just a second, y'all. Let me pause. Let me make sure I got people that's First John, first and second and third John, Jude and Revelation. So you're gonna have to go towards the very, very end of the book. So it's First John. There are 3 Johns. Okay, towards the end. So we want the first epistle of John, chapter 3 and verse 11. And it says, "For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another." All right, so just write it down. You can or Google it, 1 John 3 and 11. That was the last script dealt with kind of a spiritual order, or maybe even a religious order. But what do we mean when we say love, when we use the term love? Okay, so to demonstrate my perspective to you regarding love, okay, this is your spiritual perspective, your spiritual side. We're going to say G-I-L. That's God is love, okay? God is love. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. And on this side, we're going to have love of us. So we got some Siamese twins here. We got Gil, God is love, and the love of God. And God's love gave. He gave. Okay? And the love of us, as in 1 Corinthians, it deals with kindness. It dealt with giving. It dealt with caring. Just talked about the poor. Okay. It also dealt with jealousy. Now get this. Guess what acronym is in jealousy? Lou. Now in the first epistle of John, the next verse dealt with the love. It says, "Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother." That's the next verse. Well, we're not going to discuss that right now. But it's funny that the love of us, when we deal with jealousy, because it talked about envy things, 1 Corinthians 13, we have jealousy. It's funny. Lou is in this. But love can't be all of this. So when we're defining something, we need to be very precise about what we're saying. Because when we don't know, we abuse. Okay? These, to me, are like ingredients, the antidotes to love, or what the Bible referred to as charity. Now, for us today, charity is what? Giving to the poor, the disenfranchised. Okay? But 1 Corinthians said you can do all of that and still don't have love. And from a spiritual perspective, that's my perspective, that could be either way. You could be doing great things for people and not getting the love in return. Or it could be vice versa. You know, people loving you and you not loving them back. But what does that mean? Because oftentimes we think love is based on how we feel. But I'm asking you today, when it comes to love, how do you, think? And that's my spiritual perspective. Until next time, namaste. Stay tuned for your monthly forecast. Hey, what's going on, master teachers and future gurus? Welcome to the Soul Station with the Spiritual B. This is your August report. I've been letting you all know things were going to change, and here is part of the transition. Okay, so hopefully you will, hopefully you like the intros, and hopefully you'll like this new style, but we've been discussing this for some time, so Um, the universe just kind of let me know it's time for that transition. So here we are. So please remember to consider supporting the station, and you can get that information below in the description box. Also, if you have not thumbs up this video, you can do that now. And if you're away from your device at the time, anytime I shuffle, you can use that as a reminder to support Soul Station. So we got a planetary lined up coming your way this month, and the overall energy is coming from the diamonds or pentacles of Neptune. Underlying or internal energies for this month of August, you'll be dealing with Mars in the fire element of the wands or staff. 84 may be of significance. It does equate to 12. This could be, again, 84 reminds me of a year, 1984, okay? It could be someone's age, it could be a dollar amount, I don't know, it could be a secret code, I don't know, but we are dealing with all things new, okay? This is a new start. It may be a bit of a surprise, this new start. I kind of see it as you could have saw this coming, because Neptune also deals with dreams, fantasies, illusions, okay? Because this is in the making. This is new and this is in the making. But I feel like you saw it coming, but it may not come as you expected, or it may come at the wrong, when you feel it's the wrong time, or this is something totally different, or the word she was giving me is odd, okay? But it pays at some point. Now, I don't know how long this will pay off. But it's an entry. I'm also hearing a development here, and that's your external energy, okay? So this may be dealing with something outside your job. This may be dealing with something outside your family, okay? This is external energy. This is definitely some changes, though. Some outside changes. This may be going on at the workplace where you live. This may appear, like I said, this is going to be very odd. I'm talking about this is like whatever it is, it's uncommon, or this may be the latest, or you may be caught up in the new swing of things, like how life is going to go from now on, especially if it's dealing with something creative. And Neptune does deal with creative things, okay? Quirky things, weird things. Astrological things. Astrological things. But internally, there is a fight to establish yourself, a lot of energy, a lot of effort being put to sustain and to lay a foundation. That this may be connected with this Neptune energy for this month. Because Neptune is crazy and Mars is wild, okay? And this may have people in a bit of an awe, or you may be in a bit of an awe. Trying to understand it, I'm getting like this energy is like people trying to understand this change, this development, this turn of events. that's kind of got you hung up. You may be wild yourself, you know. You may be left trying to understand this. Like, why is this happening? This may not be so comfortable, okay? But nonetheless, it's something that has to be accepted, okay? Change is inevitable, okay? But it's definitely going to affect you. It's definitely a change in your world, a change in your life. This may even have you having to level up in a sense, going from one label or title to another. You know, sort of an escalation. You know, it's crazy. You know, like it's crazy when a woman becomes a grandmother in her 30s. That's crazy. That's Neptune. That's some crazy shit. That's a crazy, unusual change. It's a status that women have to accept when, you know, at times when these things happen. And that's hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's sort of like that. It's kind of like that energy. It's not easy. We have Virgo. The moon in Virgo is your external energy, and your internal energy. For this month, you're gonna be dealing with the waning moon. Okay, very similar to Leo. And of course, we're dealing with Virgo, so you're dealing with health and exercise. You know, maybe you're getting ready to take on a new diet, and that's gonna be different, strange for you. Your body may go through a change that is unlike you, you know, something you're not used to. And this is planning for it, like an exercise regimen, something unique, a different kind of diet, something you've never even would have thought to have involved yourself in, like yoga. Maybe that's weird to you, you know, but it's whatever that assists you in terms of your well-being. And internally, you're going to be dealing with the waning moon this month, and it says to let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now it is time for casting away emotions that no longer serve you. And you know, that is without even having to express yourself or to explain this. I mean, you may have to use your Martian energy for that. You know, when you got a lot that's causing you inner turmoil, sometimes when you stay busy and put your energy into more positive, creative things, you can alleviate a lot of the anger or the frustrating energy that resides within you. You know, you go and you put it into something positive. Okay, create your masterpiece if need be. You know, go back and pick that thing up that you left behind. That may be what's so crazy about the situation. This may be something that you have been planning a long time, and then boom, you know, you just suddenly start to re-engage yourself into that art craft, into that artwork or that craft, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this spread. All right. And I hope everyone is doing well. Please leave some comments if you can, if you're not too shy regarding the change. I hope you like the message, because that is a very necessary message, okay? And we're going to get, if source leads me, we're going to pick up where we leave off with your mid-month report. Overall, you have judgment this month, okay? Judgment this month is the overall energy for August. It's based on the 5 of Cups, okay? Expect the Queen of Wands this month, okay? It's coming out of the 3 of Cups in black and white. And we have the 8 of Swords as your outcome. Your underlying energy, ew, he's back. Oh, devil. Okay. Well, actually, this could be you, okay, because this is the sign of Capricorn as well. This could be gripes, agitation. You're tired of hearing this shit, you know. You're sleeping over here, you're sleeping over there, you know. You got shit in the mix. Somebody got shit in the mix, you know what I'm saying? And you pissed, you agitated. I mean, ugh. Man, ugh. Somebody left. Or did somebody get put out? Oh, you don't like what you hear, you don't like what you see, you don't like that bitch, you something. There's definitely been some third parties going on here, baby. It's been some third parties going on. It's black and white. This is in black and white. This month, there's no gray areas. Okay? I'm also, for some of you, I'm hearing this month, it's like I'm just so tired of hearing this shit. I need to make a choice. I need to make a choice. It's, you know, you got one person in this ear, somebody in the other. You know what I'm saying? And you, whatever it's about, and you just tired. You are fed up. I don't know why I don't see this in the card, but I'm hearing somebody keeping you up all night. Okay. Something about you want to wash. Okay. You want to wash. W-A-S-H. Okay. I don't know why that's important, but it's based on a separation. And somebody don't want to hear that. You or them don't want to hear that. And I'm also hearing this is partnership. It's also partnership here. I don't know what type of partnerships you have. You may be trying to put this together. You may be having a party. You know, you can have all kind of partnerships. Like, we're going to do this. You know, maybe throw a party for somebody, or a baby shower, or something of that nature. Okay. But this is a breakup. Okay. So I don't know what kind of business or partnership you in. You know, but there's a separation. There's a misunderstanding here. Some of you are thinking about it already. Because whatever it is, you're tired of hearing it. Somebody is griping. Somebody, I don't know if it's you or someone else, but they feel very tied to this situation. You know, it's like a yoke around their neck. Like, I don't know if this why you agitated, you tired of hearing about this, because when something is a yoke, it's like it's enslaving you. That could be dealing with an addiction. We are dealing with the devil here. Okay? Bad habits. You know. This could even be about getting your way. Because we have the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands love to get her way. She thinks she deserves it. You know. For one, it's what comes with this energy. A lot of sex appeal and cuteness and skills and talent. It's just like, it's a material goddess, like, you know. So I do know that there is definitely some flirting or Like I said, this is a third party. This is somebody, that's another interest here. There is another interest here. And I see that this month somebody is trying, it's like, this is a hard decision this month. Because in this energy, you ready to fuck shit up. You ready to hell with it. But on the other side, when you're outside of your feelings, it's like you feel a little bit remorseful. You can see the other person's side. You know, you're more in your head and your heart than your feelings. So it's like you back and forth with your emotions on making a decision about somebody else. This is the other person. We used to say the other woman. This is the interest. I think this person is very similar to you, or you're very similar to them. And that's not, I find that not to be uncommon, because oftentimes I have found out when people cheat, the person that they cheated with, you'll look back, you'll be like, she kind of looked like, what's her name? Look like the actual girlfriend or the woman in his life, or the wife, because some men kind of tend to have a pattern with women of the same type. And I'm feeling like in this situation, they of the same type. Hopefully they're not of the same family, okay? Hopefully it's not a friend. Because we are dealing with the Three of Cups. That's like very risque interest, like tabooish in a sense. And that's what you're dealing with this month. Some of you are dealing with a business partnership, okay? Because you thinking about separating probably from your job or from another company, or or a different partnership that you were in. So say for instance you were maybe you owned a boutique, you know what I'm saying, and you had a partnership with this somebody, and now you're ready to move on somewhere else because maybe whomever else is involved, maybe it's a newer person or somebody that you're close to, they show more, maybe they just click better. I don't know. They just click better. They just closer for some reason. And I don't know. I don't know why. Let's find out. Is it something to do with business ethics? What's going on? Is it infidelity here? Infidelity, we got the devil here. Infidelity is not necessarily we going together. This could be infidelity in business. Like, are you cheating with the numbers? Are you stealing clients and customers? What's going on? Okay. Are you trying to hit on my man when he come through here, my woman? I don't know. Well, you definitely, somebody got a revelation about an ending. That somebody was gonna stop something. And it's also dealing with like taking a break. And I don't know if this is an extended break, if this is what's going on. Because when I look at the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups, the first thing I think about is beauty. Girly stuff. Hair and nails and makeup and clothes and the latest fashion and jewelry. And I see banquets and parties and showers, feminine stuff. And so some of you are trying to decide whether or not you're going to go or stay because you're pissed off about something. It's got something to do with this clique, this two people that click, and it's two of y'all in this group, you and somebody else, is very similar. Very similar. Y'all may look alike, you know. It could very well be twins here involved. So this month, expect some magic to show up in the room. You know, this could be a new partner. I see some of you are getting your nails done, though. That's very important this month for the party, because you kicking it with the girls. But I feel like some of you may have also double booked. I don't know if you double book for business, if you double book your, you know, your calendar. For some of you, this could definitely be a going away party. But somebody took a long extended break. Like, I can't work with that. I'm also hearing that the reason is because somebody's just like, you know, I'm just going to take a break until something changes, until I can change the situation. This is definitely about transformation, because somebody don't know what to think here. They don't know what the fuck is going on. I need some answers first. So I'm just going to take a break. I'm also hearing you sleep better. It's about you sleep better. Something here about a mask. I don't know if this is a facial mask. Because there's definitely a lot here about beauty for this month. So maybe you are in the beauty business and you're trying to establish that clientele base. Because this could definitely be about a launching or a debut, or this could be about like a little party. You may be having some type of party to draw customers, you know, to get your name out there. But somebody was trying to stop this connection. Somebody got a revelation. You're going to be heated this month. You're going to be heated this month. It's got a lot to do with the other person. I'm seeing things about aromatic smells. Oh, somebody is grouchy this month. Yeah, you no, you need to be careful with that. Because your health, all of this tension, all of this stress, no wonder. You need that exercise. Because somebody's definitely heated, and it's got something to do with this separation, feeling pushed out, feeling left out behind this group of girls that I guess they're supposed to be your friends and your partners. But it's got something to do with taking a break, long breaks or retreating. Because you need to know what's going on, or you need to, tap in within yourself to find out what's going on. It's like somebody's putting on a face, a mask, and I know the Queen of Wands can she can play the role when she needs to, but generally she thinks she's playing the role too emotional, really for it to be hidden. She may think it's hidden, but she's really too emotional, you know, especially when it comes to a mate. Because the Queen of Wands definitely wants her cake and her cookies. The Queen of Wands can very much be a back pocket person, for the just in case. All right. So I see you pretty much getting yourself together, being polished. You ready to get into business, but this keeps screaming beauty, things around beauty. I don't care what it is, because these could be dancers as far as I'm concerned. But this is about partnering, launching something, doing a project, something. This could be seasonal. This could be once a year, a quarter. I don't know. And I know that there's two people very close here, an interest even. And this could go amongst girls as well, you know what I'm saying? But there's a decision that has to be made. I don't know if it's you or them because of this separation. And this was emotional. This wasn't like it's behind some drama, or let's just say some misunderstanding here, or heartbreak even. But it's coming out of this Three of Cups. There could be a type of betrayal here, an emotional betrayal. This is emotional. This is not financial. So somebody may have been gossiping here, sharing the tea that caused the breakup. And I'm also hearing this, somebody wanted an apology. Somebody was like, no, I need to just, with this breakup, with this connection, I just need to think about some stuff before I make a decision. I'm just going to have to, I need to know what's up. I need to know what's going on. I'm telling you, this month is heated. It's heated. But I think, and I believe, all of this heat, look at this. Just in the heat, somebody's definitely following their heart this month. Probably going places where you can open shop. Or you can do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But you have to figure out where. Where? What's the best place? This may be dealing with distance, particular areas, particular places or people that you want to work with. Because somebody's like, because because I ain't going back there. I ain't going back there. I'm going to go ahead and sum it up. All right. And if you have not supported the Soul Station, please do that now. And please do not forget to consider donating to the channel. And you can get that information at the very bottom below in the description box. And it is summed up as CAP. Okay? You need to tighten some things up. And some of you, this is about, fixing what's broken. For some of you, this may have to have done something. Your month may have something to do with utilities here, or the maintenance person. Underlining that is trade, okay? Trade. We have hay, pray, day, spray, lay, nay, pay, gray, bay, play, say, way, they, and stay. Study those words because they do haunt you. Okay, what you serve. Okay, what you serve. Okay, you may be serving beauty, you may be serving drinks, you may be serving food this month, but it's definitely a business affair here. This is placed on a split. Let's get your angel message for this month. What's going on with that? You have the angel of enthusiasm. Okay. So this may be this month is going to be working pretty well for you. You're enthusiastic about the change, okay? And where you're going. But you got to figure it out. You got to know where it is, the distance, the mileage, Maybe even for some of you, this is about breaking a contract. And this is why you have been on a break. You didn't know what's best for you and what routes to take. It's going to work for you and yours. But it's a tough decision. It says, the angel of enthusiasm, my whole being is radiant with enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is a burst of inspiration that comes from God. It is the certainty that we will never meet an uninteresting person or live moments of boredom. When we allow ourselves to really live this certainty, we discover the tremendous energy that is always available to us and always supportive of every circumstance in our lives. And that's what you may be getting, this support. Okay? But how is it going to work? Okay, just going to give y'all the written word, the first one. All right. And again, please remember to support the Soul Station. If you would like to give a financial contribution, please check the link below in the description box. Thank you very much. There we go. And you have, we think too much and feel too little. We think too much and feel too little. More than machine, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. And that's the great Charlie Chaplin. And that's a great note to leave this on. Thank you so much, Master Teacher Fitzgerald, for tuning into the Soul Station with the Spiritual Bee. Remember to do what it takes to make yourself happy and to be at peace with yourself. And one love.
I should just let it all go.